The rescue operation to save 41 trapped workers from a tunnel in Uttarkashi enters day 7. The drilling has been temporarily halted after there was a loud cracking sound heard in the tunnel during the positioning of the fifth pipe. Now authorities are looking at 3 possible plans to rescue the workers. One is a vertical drill from the top of the mountains, another a more traditional method of small hand-mined tunnel, which is used in mostly hydro projects and tunneling, and the third is to use high technology ways to turn the broken rock back into smaller pieces. Amidst reports of technical issues with the American auger machine, equipment similar to the 25-ton American-made machine now in operation was also being flown in from Indore as a backup for the rescue operation. Meanwhile, a team from the Prime Minister's office reached the site of the tunnel collapse to take stock of the situation.
We are just above the tunnel, 200 meters at the distance and exactly above the surface where the workers, 41 workers are trapped. Now in the images you see are the team of the PMO, Prime Minister Office, and also the experts of imaging who are carrying out a survey to check if there are water source and exactly some potential space where there could be a vertical digging, and in that way the workers can be evacuated. There are multiple options, as on the 7th day it failed. Multiple options are being worked out, and this is one by vertical digging and get them lifted through these area. So India Today is exactly the place. These are the exclusive images right above the mountain where you see the team of experts carrying out imaging and analyzing the data, and only after reaching to certain conclusion the plan will be drawn. At this exclusive point just over the tunnel, exactly 70 meters above. For India Today. In this race against time for the 41 strapped worker in the Uttarkashi tunnel, the rescue operations, this is 7th day, and yet there is no sight of any success by these rescue forces inside the tunnel. So far only 24 meters of the penetration for the escape tube, as there are several obstacles and hurdles somehow disrupting this entire operation, including falling of debris, including trouble with the machines, and now more and more machines are being airlifted from Indore, and of course all the agencies are on standby to chalk out plan A, B, C and D. But you know, the lapses that explains that so far the number that were 40. Last night, the press release by the NHIDLC says the number is actually 41. It took them 6 days to realize what exactly the number of the trapped workers. Probably they are counting only the numbers and not the human life. They are still struggling and battling against time in the dark tunnel. Of course, if not claustrophobia, but it does bring a mental trauma, the psychological condition, the health condition, the mental condition, not a proper food, but only some amount of food material that are being sent through a narrow pipe by compressed air.
जो प्लान भी है आप लोग इस समय पहाड़ के उस हिस्से में हैं, शायद यही करते। आपको लग रहा है जल्दी कुछ हो सकता है क्योंकि बहुत लोगों की उम्मीदें बंधी हैं।
उसी के लिए सब लोग एक साथ मिलकर के काम कर रहे हैं।
विशेषज्ञों की मदद ली जा रही है विदेशों के, क्या अब और मैन फोर्स बढ़ाया जाएगा इस ऑपरेशन के लिए?
नहीं, वो तो जरूरत है ही, उसके बगैर तो हम लोग कर नहीं सकते हैं। हम लोग अभी अब बैठ करके चर्चा करते हैं, देखते हैं क्या क्या ऑप्शंस हमारे पास हैं। सब ऑप्शंस एक साथ हम लोग एक्सरसाइज करके कोशिश करेंगे कि
जल्दी। जी ने कहा था कि प्रधानमंत्री कार्यालय भी नजर बनाए हुआ है, उनकी टीम भी यहाँ पर
पहुंचा हुआ है।
तो अभी कुछ ये देख पा रहे कि वर्टिकल डिगिंग की संभावना है यहाँ पे?
देखिए, अभी तो आकलन करने दीजिए, आकलन करके एक नतीजे पर पहुंचने दीजिए कि कहां से जल्दी हम पहुंच सकते हैं अंदर।
From day one, we formed an international group whom are developing alternative extraction techniques. So in the event that what's currently occurring does not succeed, and can I say there is no guarantee here. These conditions are so extreme, so exceptional, so unlike what we see anywhere else on Earth. In the event that this doesn't work, we've developed other proposed emergency extraction techniques as well. And our aim is clear. We want to see the workers home safe, and we want to see the rescue workers home safe too. So we're completely endorsing the approach that's being taken.
ये तो मैकेनिकल चीज़ है, अगर आप कार भी चलाएंगे तो एक टायर आपका खराब होगा, आप चेंज करके करेंगे तो वो तो लगा रहेगा। जब आप इस तरह के हाई प्रेशर में काम कर रहे हैं जहाँ 1750 हॉर्स पावर की मशीन काम कर रही है तो वो तो होगा, तो वो छोटी मोटी चीज़ें तो चलती रहेगी। उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि काम नहीं हो रहा और मशीन में कोई इनएफिशिएंसी।
वहाँ पर जो इंजीनियर हैं और विशेषज्ञ हैं सभी लोग काम कर रहे हैं। अभी 25 मीटर तक जो है वहाँ पर जो पाइप डालने का काम है वो पूरा हो चुका है। बीच में चूँकि रॉक्स भी आ रही हैं वहाँ पर आ रही है, लेकिन काम तेज़ी से चल रहा है। लगातार उस पर सब लोगों की नज़र भी बनी हुई है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी भी लगातार उसकी समीक्षा कर रहे हैं, लगातार देख रहे हैं।
हमारे एक भाई फंसे हुए हैं अंदर में, ये लोग का एक्सपेरिमेंट सिर्फ चल रहा है। यहाँ पे जितने भी मशीनरी आई है उससे ये लोग क्या है एक्सपेरिमेंट कर रहा है, आदमी निकालने का काम नहीं कर रहा है। अगर आदमी निकालने का ये लोग काम करता तो अभी तक हमारे आदमी बाहर आ गए होते। ये लोग को कोई ये नहीं है और बैक सपोर्ट के लिए कोई भी मशीनरी ये लोग नहीं रखा है। अगर साइड से कटिंग किया होता अभी तक सारे आदमी हमारे बाहर होते। हमको यही कहना है कि ये लोग से बात कराइए, हमारे अफसर लोग से, ये लोग क्या चाह रहे हैं।
And as the Uttarkashi tunnel operation enters day 7, a temple has now been installed outside the tunnel. Here's a report.
Halting the operation for virtually 16 hours, and now the new auger machine from Indore has been airlifted and reaching to the tunnel side. And in a sharp contrast, just another way, right in front of the tunnel, here at Silkyara, a temple being installed. Here, the locals believe that earlier there was a temple which was demolished for this project, and it was actually that could be one of the factors that led to some kind of tragedy here. Now, going by the beliefs, and since there have been outrage and protest by the locals here in the valley, this temple, which was inside the tunnel, was lifted by the JCB and now yet again being installed at the front gate of the tunnel. Whereas, so this is a sharp contrast where one side the science and technology, the modern equipments, heavy equipments, and being used for the rescue operation on the 7th day. Other side, there's also faith and belief also at work at the temple, which has now been just installed right at this gate of the tunnel. This is on the 7th day, and all the agencies are at the moment clearly unable to give any time frame to complete the rescue operations. At Uttarkashi tunnel with Mridula Machutosh Mishra for India Today.